So what I've been doing lately is getting back into tapping, and I'd been doing it systematically over and over and over, from time period to time period to time period. And one thing that I started thinking about is why don't I start doing that again? So what I've done is I've created this blog, and what I'm going to be doing on a constant basis is possibly once a day or every couple of days I'm going to record a new video, or what it is of me tapping and going through my own limiting beliefs. And feel free to tap along with me. Your own versions of your memories obviously are not going to be the same as mine, but your mind, it'll associate. It's kind of like that word association thing. Like if I was to say carrot, some of you might think salad, some of you might, picture a carrot, some of you might associate that with rabbits. Whatever it is whatever it is, and that's totally fine. But what your subconscious does is it takes the information that is given to it, and then it accesses memories from your past and brings it to the present. And based off of those memories, you can eliminate the emotional charges that are tied into them. So what I'm going to do is my own stuff, but if you want to get more professional help, I will be adding links below, and feel free to click on them. And without further ado, let's start on sometimes I don't feel like I'm beautiful. All right. Even though sometimes I don't feel like I'm beautiful, and I know that it stems from childhood, I know that it stems from when I was younger, that I had a lot of limiting beliefs with my self-esteem, that I just didn't feel connected to myself. I didn't feel connected to my parents. I didn't feel connected to the people that I went to school with. So what ended up happening was I guess a false belief got set up that I was ugly, and that was based on other kids' opinions. And their other opinions may have been linked to maybe they thought of me as a threat, maybe they actually thought I was good looking, maybe they thought I was model material, so to speak, and due to their own insecurities, they decided to lash out at me, and then I took it as I was ugly, and I installed it inside myself as like hardware. And so nowadays, there are times that come up where maybe I run across a person, and then I'm thinking that, you know what, maybe I'm not their type. Maybe I'm looking at myself in the mirror one day and I'm just not in a good mood, so I'm viewing myself through my own perceptions as I'm ugly, and in doing so, there ends up being there's this switch, this mirror side of it, that because that I feel that way about myself, then I'm viewing other people as they are ugly as well. And I'm getting nitpicky, and I'm looking at all of their flaws, and I'm judging them. Now, I know that I'm doing that to myself. I know that I am judging myself when I am dealing with people, when I'm looking at them, that I have these archetypes of what I prefer in people. And if someone is not these particular rules, these things that I've set up that in my mind is what beauty is, then they're a no. Then they're not beautiful at all. So sometimes I'm walking through the world and it's like I've got a different set of eyes. Or sometimes I'm looking at everyone and everything and everyone is beautiful. And other days I'm looking through my eyes and everyone is ugly. Now what I'm doing there is I'm not really truly connected with who they are as a person. I'm sitting there, I'm judging them, and by doing such an action, what I'm doing is I'm actually causing myself pain, I'm causing the other person pain. Because in this world, everyone in reality that's walking around is actually a very beautiful person in their own ways. And maybe it's time that I let go of these beliefs that I've been having about my own personal beauty and about the beauty of others, and just accept things as what they are, and instill inside myself these beliefs and these feelings that other people are beautiful. I deeply love and accept myself no matter what. Even though I judge people and I look at them as, they're not attractive, or on other days I may be looking at them and they look yummy and tasty. What I'm doing here by not actually viewing a person and looking at them as their true beauty is I'm actually keeping myself from being able to connect with people. And what that does is that allows me to, I guess, hide behind a barrier, hide behind my own mask, and not truly connect with a person. And then if it doesn't go good with the interaction, then I don't take any judgment in for myself, because then I can push it off on this other persona. And instead of viewing myself and viewing the world how it truly is, and that's, people are beautiful. And it just takes looking and looking deeply at them in order to discover that beauty. And maybe it's time for me to just unleash and let go of these barriers that I'm allowing to hold myself back. And maybe it's okay that I ask my subconscious, and I ask the universe for permission to help strip me of these things. I deeply love and accept myself no matter what, and maybe it is about time that I start looking at the world through a different set of eyes, looking at people through the eyes of beauty, instead of looking through people and looking at them through eyes of judgment. I choose to start looking at people through the eyes of beauty. I choose to start seeing people as the beautiful human beings that they truly are. I choose to start seeing myself as the beautiful person that I am, internally and externally. I choose to allow my blinders to come off. I choose to allow the universe and my subconscious to help me with this. I choose to view beauty. I choose to look at the good. I choose to love. And I choose to release myself from this bondage. I deeply love and accept myself no matter what. Take a deep breath. Keep coming back. I'll be having more videos.